Okay. We're doing it today, I think. As in, we've got to round 6 again. It's only 21 wins more. And although the set 4 trainers are problems, as was evidenced by the run that died at 46, I'm relatively confident. These set 1 and 2 trainers that are appearing in this current round, there are a few problematic ones, I'll put it that way. I do not want to run into Scizor or Gliscor or something. Sceptile is not bad by any stretch. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried about the drop, actually. Even at -6. Evasion should save me. It should take a while for it to get that far into being sufficiently damaging, and it's going to run out of crunch PP before that happens anyway. Now, technically speaking, against set 1s, I should be sacking Zigzagoon. We'll see if I get punished for it. I've yet to be punished for it at all across these 11 attempts. So we're going to bait Altaria out by having it rest on this turn, and it's going to activate the natural cure, rest, sleep, switch out, yeah, which works for us. Yeah, I think I stay in and fish for the crit or the flinch. It's got to be correct to do that for a number of turns at least. It would be very unlucky to not get a flinch or a crit at all. There it is. Set 2. Okay. The psych-up situation is weird. Let me remind myself of what that procedure looks like. I do remember it following the rule on looking up +3. So if I boost to more than +2 on Skorupi, it's going to start wanting to use Psych Up. So I think really I have to follow the same process that Drapion does in regular tower and have it get completely stalled out of Ice Punch PP before doing anything. I would really like Drifloon to stay alive, but it's a risk I can't take. I'm allowed a single acupressure, I guess, but I'm a bit worried about being frozen, to be honest. But yeah, the Nintendo Switch Direct was cool. It was about what I expected. I don't mean that in a good or a bad way. It's just about what I expected to happen. This is Psych Up and Swagger. Okay. Yeah, they'd already revealed Mario Kart in the earlier one. I did not expect it to be sort of semi-open world. I knew that they would have to do something to make a difference from Mario Kart 8, but yeah. I mean, it looks good. This is the run. Surely. It's Blastoise 2. And Hariyama 2. It's another set 2 trainer. It's hard to say whether or not set 1 or set 2 is worse. Oh, that's pretty bad. I ran into this before. I'm trying to remember what happened before. I think it's crit Zigzagoon with dive. And I was upset about that turn of events. It should always dive here. It sees a kill. And what's funny, I could potentially skill swap. If I swap to Zigzagoon and I don't get crit, I do win. It's the same as what happened last time, obviously, but... Okay, so it did Perish Song. I definitely want the Choice Scarf back. There's no doubt about that. Just going to switch here. I get a free Thunder Wave. It's not good news though. The Politoed 2 in the back is quite likely to use Perish Song on Skorupi later. It's a problem. I went full autopilot there. I didn't need to use that move. This is going to be a tricky match. Although I'm quite likely to have to set up again. The dive damage from Tentacool is quite decent. Tentacool 2 is not invested in either attack, so it's difficult to beat dive for the third Pokemon, whatever it is. Come on, Skorupi. No, am I going to have enough PP or should I just be wasting everything? I think I should be wasting everything. Oh, that's true. It's not good actually. It's really not good. Knowing what I know about what's in the back. Stop getting fully paralyzed. Come on. It is Politoed in first. It got the Perish Song off, but I think think I'd rather kill it. Yeah, okay, it's Rosary 2. I'll have to switch out, obviously. I just need to lock it into something. It doesn't matter what exactly it is. Yeah, do lock it into Leech Seed. Just about enough. Okay. And pretty threatening on the tier list of bad set 2s. It's pretty high up there. I'm going to have to Memento. The problem is that if I Memento, it's going to lock itself into close combat on Zigzagoon. I can't really set up on close combat. There's not enough time. I'm considering Thunder Waving it. However, there's the Guts boosted struggle does a bit too much to Skorupi, I feel. And I'm not guaranteed to get a defense boost on those turns. Feels really stupid to Destiny Bond it, though. What is the bulk up AI? I guess that's the question I need to ask. Is it going to boost up? So it's checking for +3 defense. It's pretty likely to boost itself up again with bulk up. It's pretty likely to offset my Memento and Charm. I guess a related question then is, what is the chance that Zigzagoon faints to a -4 close combat? It's probably a roll. Because if I can dodge that roll, that'd be huge. I would have quite a number of turns. I mean, it really comes down to whether or not Heracross is Guts or Swarm. It's very dangerous to click Thunder Wave if it's Guts. At the same time, I'm buying turns potentially on Skorupi, and I'm buying a potential for a full paralysis on this turn and on the first Zigzagoon turn. Both of those could lead to another Charm or another skill swap before the Memento. It would be big. And Skorupi's buying turns as well. Where the monster on the counts. It's fine. It doesn't really matter what I choose. It's mostly a decision on whether or not I Destiny Bond and whether or not I trick. And I'm feeling like I don't trick. It feels bad. We shall see. Hopefully it's Swarm, and it either gets fully paralysed here or it misses the Zigzagoon roll. It's not a good sign that it one-shot. That might mean Guts. So I'm looking for defense as a get out of jail free card. That is definitely Guts. Wait. What's the bulk up? If I can get it down below 70%, it will stop doing the termination step. Ooh. It's it did lower its special. It lowered the special defense once. It would be a waste of time for me to try and attack before the special attack boosts come in anyway. Okay, that's lucky. It should stop doing that quite as much at +3 defense, which it's already at, and it's not stopping. Just gonna do this so that it doesn't bulk up again. Ooh. That's an issue from a PP point of view. What is the synthesis AI? I know it follows the same logic as recover. The sun is not a factor at all. I mean, this thing only has 40 PP. I think I sit it out and don't use Dark Pulse at all. The acupressures are useless anyway. Does that encourage synthesis? It does. A single one. But not always. Okay. Obviously don't want to flinch it. There's a few set 2s I would want the Dark Pulse PP for. Venusaur is not actually one of them. Barristized. We're still struggling with this. Concerning. There's no safe way through the Crush Claw situation. I am not staying in for that. I could fish on the acupressure. Defense is a free win. Attack is not. Okay, can stay in after that. Yeah, I like CISO's new emotes. They're really cool. we're trying to do Little Cup Gold Prince. It's actually going to be... Hall is going to be tricky. I think Castle's going to be the easiest. I'm a bit worried about Hall and Arcade. Polygraph 2, okay. Fully stolen the idea from that Gen 3 guy, Box Links. No, I haven't thought about Hall at all. It should be using Trick every time, I think. Nice Trick. I think I just waste... I'm just thinking out loud. It's probably safe to drop it once or twice, since it's free. I do want it to successfully trick Drifloon though. Did CISO get... no, CISO hasn't been streaming for a while because of health problems. Well, I kind of wanted to hit that. Why is this so... Why is this causing so many problems? I can... I'll have to memento. It was download, it was not adaptability. I should be fine. I need to get on rest though to encourage tri-attack over Thunderwave. I think this is the alternative to this team was a Destiny Bond team, but I just don't think it's gonna work. What was the item? It took Focus Sash, didn't it? Is it gonna give it to me back? Give me my Focus Sash back. I mean, give me my Black Sludge. Yeah, Zigzagoon is actually the best choice, which is quite funny. As Zigzagoon learns the combination of moves, Trick, Charm, and either Flash or Sand Attack. And Zigzagoon is weak to moves that Skorupi doesn't mind coming in on. The fighting moves, basically. And Zigzagoon is fast enough to make the set work as well. Are you just going to run out of Thunderwave and not use Trick again? Because I think you wasted 5 PP before this. And you're obviously dead to 8. And I don't know how many Thunder Waves it used on Skorupi. I didn't count that. We'll see. I really want my Black Sludge back if possible. I did not clock on that Porygon Z is a multiple of 8 HP. It's obviously 152, isn't it? I don't know why I thought it was 154. It's 15 IV. Low-key in trouble here now. It's very low PP though. I should be doable. I don't want to get hit by Struggle though. I think Struggle could 4-shot the sub. Mini Toothless. Oh, that's going to be uncomfortable. Yeah, it's poorly timed. Oh, really? You do that much? It's definitely not in Dark Pulse range yet. I think this is well timed. It's not. Sceptile. I'm at +6 defense as well. Sceptile. Should be fine. Technician does affect Struggle, yeah. Technician does go through, but it is not available in Gen 4 for Breloom. God damn it. There are not a lot of set frees which are bad, but this is one of them. It has Explosion. And I'm going to be locking it into Stone Edge if I try and lock it. That said, there's really no alternative. I just got to pray that the 2% boom doesn't happen too early. Immediate defense is really good luck. And special defense is really important. I think CISO's surgery went fine. Obviously he's in discomfort. That's a very early boom, and that's a Staraptor. God damn it. What is weird about this situation, I'm actually considering switching because if I lose my defense boost on Skorupi, Staraptor might use Return instead of Brave Bird against me. And then I can maybe get off the Acupressure Evasion. Otherwise, I'm just dead. Because if I stay in, I'm obviously dead. I think it's the only way I can win. I have to sacrifice Zigzagoon, come in, and survive Return. The chance of it using Return is probably around 20%. The chance of me surviving that on top of that is then down to about 10%. And then it's a 1 in 7 to get evasion. Then I have to dodge its next move. And I have to dodge Brave Bird for 2 turns. God damn it. The only chance I've got, though. It actually did use Return, but I didn't get the evasion boost, so that's GG. That Probo Boom was so early. Yeah, anyway. Shout out to Jumpman and Peterco for never getting exploded on. Okay, time to do early round taxes. This is the first one. I think it's definitely possible. The arcade board speed before Battle 49 is quite slow. I am not that good at it, and even I can basically choose whatever I want. It's going to be painful, though. I think I'm more worried about Hall. I think I'm much more likely to give up on Hall than I am to give up on arcade, even if Hall is, technically speaking, easier. Just because Hall is so boring. Oh, I need to update the counter as well. Pachirisu isn't Little Cup. The biggest candidate might be Eevee. I don't think Wynaut can do it. I'm just assuming that I'm going to run into some random dark type too often. I don't think Shieldon can do it either. It's base 30 HP. Mantike definitely can't do it. Beedrill. I'm definitely going to claim that I'm overall unlucky at this point, because my win rate for this team is around 97-98% at this point. So yeah, it's around 97%. I should have lucked into a higher than average streak, but I haven't. The team has nicely spread out its ability to win in a way that minimises my chance. Well, I mean, RNG manip and stuff aside. I actually hate this thing. Please don't do it. Please lock into the correct move. Woman tyke. I don't know, like my hopes for Hall are kind of spread around a few different Pokemon. Kind of hoping that maybe Shieldon can be solved. I'm kind of hoping that Munchlax can do it. And I'm kind of hoping that Gligar can do it. And maybe I have to steal Atzink's notes on EV as well. Yeah, what is the biggest problem with Mantike? I mean, the thing about Munchlax, which is quite appealing, is it's obviously got one weakness. So obviously I'm talking about very, very basic analysis where we're just assuming that type matchups are simple. We can just do fighting first. And Munchlax learns Earthquake. So it's not hard stuck on like rock or steel. And Munchlax has the ability to pull off a stool set via sort of amnesia curse stuff. I don't know if that's the best chance I'd have against Argenta or not. So Munchlax kind of has a tool to do it. I'm just expecting that there's a few really terrible matchups where Munchlax can't really do anything at all. Obviously, it's got a counter. I'm not as worried about the physical matchups for that reason, but I'm a bit worried about just like a fat special attacker, ironically. I mean, the biggest problem, it's immaterial really. The biggest problem that Munchlax is going to have is just the fact that it's slow. So it gets hit by everything, which means it's going to get frozen or paralyzed at some point and just lose. And that's the biggest problem. Phone 2 there or something. What? I have absolutely no idea. I'm not a real streamer anyway, it's fine. Look who it is. You heard us talking about him. Okay, what's the chance that you metronome Sacred Fire or some nonsense? Buzzing, but not digital. That might be... Oh, no way. That might be my PC. This is ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Go on then, Metronome Perish song, do it. It's hilarious to think how much of a threat a Metronome Pokemon would be if it could appear after 49. Just Metronome Munchlax. Stop using Recycle. What? Flinch it. There we go. I don't know. A lot of things could be solved with either counter or amnesia. That's the basic idea behind Munchlax not sucking terribly. But I think Munchlax being slow is a really big problem. The upside to something like Gligar is that the first 90 games or something that Gligar plays, or basically around 2/3 of the run, Gligar can just outspeed and OHKO them, which is a huge reduction in the potential for something to go wrong. But yeah, I'm happy to do like 20, maybe even 30 attempts in Tower, Arcade, Castle. I don't think it will take that many in Castle, but in case. But I don't know, the whole situation, I'm not doing 100 Little Cup attempts in Hall. I'm just not doing it. I refuse. Yeah, Pachirisu is definitely not slow. Not compared to the Little Cup guys. There is Ghastly, but... So Ghastly is, I think, too much of a meme. Counter Ghastly. The major upside on Ghastly, though, is that you do at least outspeed quite a lot of things. I don't want to run to Ghastly, though. That sounds horrendous. Potentially the last set today. I don't have a lot of time. Luckily, because I'm playing on the Nintendo PC, I don't care as much about breeding 17 Pokemon. Let me think, what else is there? I could also, what I might do, and people will cringe at me for it, and I'm kind of cringing as well at the idea, I could just remove the ban. The least egregious Little Cup ban. Just remove it, and then run that Pokemon, or run that item, in the case of Clamperl. Which is cheating, but it's sort of like fine. It might arguably be better than never doing the challenge or never completing the challenge. Suzumu, I do need to stop rollout from happening. I mean, I'm not going to do it with Cypher. I'll put it that way. Cypher is definitely cheating. But, yeah, like, Yanma, Mischievous. Oh god, that's a good question, actually. That's a good question, Ciso. Well, if Gassy doesn't get it, it definitely can't do it. I might lazy this one. Lazy boost it. God damn it. Showdown, team builder, Gen 4, Little Cup shows it's illegal. That's a bad sign. That's probably end of Ghastly Fury-mon then. It's difficult to think of, like, I've obviously played a lot of Gen 4 Little Cup, but the meta is quite different. I don't really believe in Voltorb. But Voltorb has slight Pachirisu energy in the sense that it's not slow and it's electric. And Voltorb can bring some nonsense hidden power with a focus sash. As a get out of jail free card in a lot of types. So maybe it's Voltorb. Voltorb feels like it might be harder than Pachirisu though, which probably means I won't try it. Why does it think that this is Crawdont? Oh, Crawdont was the last Pokemon from the last game, that's fine. There we go. Just need to restart it. Aaron and Shieldon. I guess Aaron is probably better. There's Magnemite. I mean, I have no faith in any of these Pokemon, really. I think I think Theorymon is going to say that Munchlax or Gligar have to be the answer. I can't see a solution that's better than one of those two. What is Aaron's base HP? It's 50. It's 50. I think Aaron doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Oh yeah, there's Abra. I forgot about Abra. How much worse is it going to be? Quite a lot worse. Base 90 speed is a lot lower. It's very difficult to imagine Abra winning a 1v1 where it's slower and it can't use the move counter. The major upside to Abra though is it's the same as the others where it'll have a lot of free matchup wins. I'm intrigued by the defense curl spam. It's strange. I would have thought it was more heavily disincentivized than that. Yeah, maybe it's Abra. Maybe it's Abra. I agree that Abra is a good contender. Or was I suppose the biggest problem for Abra is going to be whatever type it leaves. Whatever like the last 5 types are, they're going to be a struggle. I'm a little bit worried about flying. Just from a speed perspective. Argenta also seems like a huge panic moment with Abra. Right, time to lose to Magmar 2. There's static noises, are there? I can't hear anything. Life Orb is actually really annoying. Are you sure it's not the music? Is it still here now? Because the music is kind of retro-y. Because if it's in the music, it won't be in the VOD. You think it isn't the music? Okay, I'll check the VOD then later. I have not touched anything on this PC since I last streamed. Alright, please don't do anything. I haven't touched. When I say I haven't touched it, I mean I literally have not been at this desk since I last streamed. Perhaps it was an issue last stream as well, though. It's going to be a bit close at the last few. I mean, I said I was going to check it after stream. I actually won't have time to do it. Which probably means I have to end stream to investigate. Disappointing. That Probopass lead was... I would complain about that Probopass lead, RNG, even with the Drapion team. Yeah, I'll have to raid someone. I can't see anyone playing Frontier. Where's my favourite nerd who plays Emerald Frontier? Where is he? He might have actually finished. He might have finished playing. I think he was doing the last few ones. Last time round. Oh, okay, never mind. Cool. I'll end stream. Thanks for watching.